Yeah, it's a really good basketball team, a team that does not make a lot of mistakes, and I think we made way too many against them tonight, and they capitalized off every single one of them.
Kim, you guys got out to such a strong start tonight, and then South Carolina kind of settled in. That defense, really picked up. Just why do you feel like it took maybe so long to, get that kind of launching a comeback in the fourth quarter? Like, just what makes it so hard to make headway against them?
Yeah, I think it does start with their defense. They did such a good job of making us take bad shots. And as a coach, you just get so frustrated because you're just taking bad shot after bad shot. And part of it is us just not being disciplined enough, but a lot of it is them. Just getting us to take those shots, and then they scored off every single one of them, and that's when they put their run together. And we couldn't really make a comeback until we wore them down in the fourth.
Maria, Casey, and then Jack.
Coach, a non-game question. That was quite an ovation and reaction when you walked out. Just what did that mean to you when the way the fans received you after coming back?
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting it. I try to sneak in. That's why I sneak in the back. Always try to go unnoticed, but it made it worth it. It made coming back worth it.
Despite what their defense was doing, just offensively, anything that you can do to cut back on the time that it takes to kind of kick into gear to get the offense working despite the defense?
Yeah, I think we just need to do a better job of running in transition consistently. It is harder to run when you're not going to get your shots because the other team isn't worn down. But just running in transition, especially against a team like that, our best offense would have been transition. So just doing it quicker.
Samara, how important was it to have Coach back for this game?
Well, she's been back since, Friday?
Yeah.
So, I mean, she was back, but it's just good having her there. We know how hard she worked to get baby Connor into the world, and so it's just a blessing that she's able to be here with us for our games.
Kim, you talk about, a lot of it was them tonight. Is this a game that you just kind of got to flush and move on? What was your message to the team tonight after the loss?
No, I think we're still trying to get over the hump. I mean, it's 7 points against one of the best teams in the country. I thought our rebounding was good. I was really proud of that. But just finding the little plays that can drive you crazy, late shot clock fouls at the rim and ones, just little things right there that add up that we have to continue to try to learn from. Especially against a team like this. You can't have those.
Kim, what was your message to Talasia after she struggled tonight? What would you like for her to learn from this game?
Shot selection. Just working a little bit harder to get better shots, being more patient in our offense.
Samara, from your point of view, having played so much in the SEC, and of course, Jillian, you have too, what is it going to take for y'all to get over this hump of competing so well against these top teams but just not being able to get to the finish line?
Like Coach Kim always says, we just have to put 4 quarters together. Sometimes we put 2, sometimes we put 3, sometimes we have 1. But in order to be able to be successful in this league, you have to put 4 quarters together, and that just comes with us gelling together when things get hard, when we're not making shots. Basically just turning our defense into our offense, because that's the best way we do things.
Samara, from your point of view, what made that South Carolina defense so hard to score on?
They're just big and strong and athletic, and we're small. We're athletic, but they've also been playing together for so long. They know each other. They know each other's tendencies, and they know each other like the back of their hands. So when you have a team like that that's so connected on the defensive end, it's kind of hard to do anything.
Coach, how did you handle the physical demands of tonight?
That's a great question. I'll know probably more when I get home. I appreciate the team. I appreciate my staff. It's hard for me to yell, so I can move around okay, but hard for me to yell. So just having the players repeat things, having my staff repeat things, having them be able to just go up and call some plays when I need to sit. It's big when you have people around you can trust.
Did you hit a wall in there at any time?
No, I didn't. Adrenaline was going. So, again, I'll find out pretty quickly once I get in my car, probably.
Go next to Casey.
Coach Z fouls 3 times by the middle to end of the second quarter. It doesn't matter even if it's her, just any player fouling 3 times by that point in the game. Just how much does it change your game plan going forward?
Yeah, it's big. It's tough when it's our bigs, especially. So just making sure that we continue to try to work on that, clean those up, just be a little bit smarter.
Coach Don Staley said women have the strength of 10 men. And
Duh.
yeah, no lies told there. Are you considered day-to-day? I know y'all get a break. I think this bye game is coming at a good time for this team, and then there's a trip to Missouri. Is that one you plan on taking, or are you just sort of day-to-day right now?
I love this team. I ask a lot from them, so I'm going to give them everything I have.
Mr. Ryan and then Cora.
Kim Kanaya felt like she was kind of everywhere on the court tonight. What did you think about how she played, and what's the next step for her to kind of continue doing that?
I thought she was the best player for us on the floor tonight. She played hard on defense. She went and got offensive rebounds. She was making things happen. She took good shots. She was all over the place. It was big for us.
If both Samara and Jill could answer, when you hear your coach talking about like that, you guys give her so much, so, she wants to be here for you guys, even, she came back 4 days to practice after giving birth. Just what is that? How does that resonate with you guys as players?
It just shows that, we have to be willing to give everything that we have for her, because that's what she does for us. And so, I don't have any experience, but I assume having a baby is very, very hard.
It's not great.
And so we have to be able to put all of our emotions aside, put whatever we're battling outside of basketball aside, to be able to show up every day for her.
Yeah, like Sam said, she just had a baby. She's coming back when she's not feeling good and things like that. Of course, we have to give our all for her. As she said, she gives her all for us, so we just have to have each other's back.